What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk Dima Mario Brothers Music. So, guys, our guy Jack Harlow has been making a lot of noise this week. The one reason is allegedly he will be replacing Michael B. Jordan as Lori Harvey's new baby daddy. Stop the show. I really meant like boyfriend because she ain't got no kids, but you know what I'm saying. But here's something that is actually true. Jack Harlow stopped over at the Vogue magazine to do an interview, and he took some photos and things like that. And there were some things that he wanted to discuss in this particular article spread. The first thing, he wanted to express his love for hip hop. He's a Louisville-based rapper who allegedly makes black music. He wanted to thank his fans and the fame and the support he has received from his fans, specifically black women. Now, it's interesting that he says this because remember, he recently got exposed for not knowing that Brandy was the sister of Ray J. And it's odd that he makes this black music, but he didn't even know that, which is ridiculous because everybody knows that. So I don't really know how, true this shit is, but this is what he said here. Say music! Black women are a much massive part of my career. Sad music! I was just telling the New York Times how it's not a NASA phenomenon to me because it's just a continuation of how my life was before I was famous. They'll never have to worry about me being credited by me. I mean, look at my shows and I see them. It's one thing when you see the memes and you hear people talking about it, but it's another when you travel the country and you see them all over the place. I love black women. I love black women. My whole life. Now, what's interesting is this. Look at the responses that you see for black women in the shade room when the story was posted. You hear this lady, we respect that. Sincerity goes, sounds good. This other lady, S. Diana, that's right, Jack. And then Miss Towers, and I'ma stick beside him. So now one brother gets it, he goes, man, this PR work is nasty. I mean, and the reality is this: if you have a fan base that is buying your shit, you better thank them. That's like me being a part of the black, let's say red pill community or the black manosphere and being like, sad music. Man, I appreciate you black men out there for, watching all my videos and giving me all the goddamn super chats, man. I really love black men, no homo. I really love black men. Of course, it makes sense, right? But is he pandering? Yeah, absolutely. He's pandering to this particular audience. But why? Well, because he's a white man talking about how much he loves black women. This is all that some sisters want to hear. All right. If you even look here on YouTube, white men who love black women, my goodness, you look at TikTok. Maybe we have some examples in the back. Those videos get a lot of views, and people from other communities, white guys, they understand that they can monetize the hell out of the black community, whether it's in America or in Africa, as long as they say, I love black people. It's not uncommon. I was in, Uganda, and you will see average, white people, if they were dancing to African music or something like that, not even that good, they would upload the video and it would get like 2 or 3 million views, and Africans loved it. I mean, now you could be a black American, do the same thing, and it gets some views, but just not so much. But if it's a white person, you might be able to make a whole career out of that because you're white. And that's just something that's true. And the thing about it is with white men, they, there is an underlying desire by certain sisters to be appreciated by a Caucasian man, especially the one that's kind of like in the same genre, like hip hop music. We know this. The question is, for those women out there, what about the black men who are always saying the same thing? We love black women. Now, let me just say this. You have black men who are saying this, who want to have babies by you, who want to put you into certain relationships and homes and things like that. Want to know what happens? Can I get an sound effect. Yeah, I largely see these guys get ignored. Now, I'm not saying that there are not black women out there who don't want to be in these relationships. Of course, they're there, right? And they can be appreciative. But when you see a group of black men who are saying the same thing, it falls on deaf ears. And you know who gets all the attention? Well, the black men who are talking shit about black women. That's what happened. The black men who actually love black women, even the guys who might even fight the guys in the manosphere, the guys in the red pill community, the guy, those dudes, and those dudes typically are on the left, or you have a lot of brothers in the Hotep community, the Pan African community. Those dudes who are really, really, really talking about protecting black women and really wanting to support the community, and and like I would say, like complete what we would call maybe simps. The black woman can do no wrong. Mother Earth. These guys get no support. It's like either you're white and saying you love black women, you get a lot of support. If you're black, you might be able to get some support if you look like Derrick Jackson. Who? The regular guy, like the black guy who might be the white version of Jack Harlow that says that. Yeah. Black women are saying, hey, you're lame, you're boring. I can't deal with you. Not all, but some. And it's interesting that, a white man who's saying, hey, I really love black women, after you've, bought all his concert tickets, like, yeah, you had to actually become a buying customer of that particular person for him to be able to say that about you, because he wants you to keep spending money with him, right? Obviously, it makes sense. But what about the black men out there who love you because they want to stay in the community and they actually want to protect you? They actually want to provide for you. Yes, there are those black men that are out there. Like, yeah, you don't have to come out and buy like all my merchandise at a rap concert to be able to say that. No, I love you because you're a black woman and I want to be with a black woman. There's so many African-American men that are saying that. I see it in the comments. Even in the videos, you see dudes going out to Colombia, finding different options. You'll see it, right? But what will you also see? Black men saying, hey, yeah, I'm happy for you guys. I'm looking for a black woman right here in America. I want an African-American woman. And those dudes, have been thinking about that and been dreaming about that and for years. And like I said, they don't get no love. It's not until they decide to go to somewhere else that all of a sudden, then they become on the radar. See, what about the brothers out here that are looking to get with you, that love you, and you didn't have to buy a goddamn concert ticket or download something for them to love you? What about those guys? Those are the guys who are leaving Black America. Those are the guys who are no longer marrying sisters like that. And I think there's some concern about that. But guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe, hit the bell, check out the first comment at the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains an all-time high. I'm out.